Hi guys, it's Ksenia. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm filming one of my favorite videos to film, which is when I sit here and talk to you guys about upcoming new perfume releases, and there's many right now. There's a lot of new exciting ones. One of these perfumes, I literally, when I say literally 2 seconds off camera right before I started filming this video, I just made a same-day delivery order on Sephora because I saw that they had it in store, and I'm like, yes, I need this right now, because the second it came out online, it got sold out and now it's popping up in stores. But we'll get to that, and that's probably the most exciting one that is gonna be in this video. With all that said, if you want to talk about all the upcoming amazing new perfume releases, then just keep watching. Please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and turn your post notifications on, and let's get started. All right, so let's just start with what I was talking about in the beginning of this video, which is, in my opinion, one of the most exciting releases that is actually currently out and you can purchase it, and it is in stores. I was checking on it. I think I literally checked yesterday and it wasn't in store, and then I checked today right before sitting to film this video and I saw that it was in stock, and I placed a same-day delivery order. I feel like my camera is crooked. Okay, I think that's better. So I'm sure all of us vanilla lovers, which I'm sure is the majority of the people that watch this channel, I'm sure we are all aware of the ever so famous Vanilla Skin by Flur, the body mist. That is one of the most amazing vanilla body mist I think I have ever smelled. It's like you take bare vanilla from Victoria's Secret and somehow make it even sexier, and bare vanilla is already so good and so sexy to me, so I'm like, how can this scent even get better? But it does with Vanilla Skin. Vanilla Skin just brings more woodiness. It's sexy, but it's still a lot of that sugary vanilla while not being too juvenile, but definitely not too mature. It's the most perfect vanilla ever. It's such a good layering mist for pretty much anything you want to add sweetness to. And Fleur has now released a Vanilla Skin perfume, and as soon as I saw this drop, I knew this was going to be something that I had to get, obviously, and as soon as I get my hands on this, I will be doing a dedicated review to this. And I'm really, I think, more so excited to see if there is a lot of similarity between this and the body mist. Like, is this just a stronger version of the body mist, considering it's like the same name? I'm sure that's kind of what they were going for. I'm sure they saw how much people loved on Vanilla Skin, so they wanted it as kind of more of like a permanent perfume in their line. This has top notes of pink pepper, pink apple, sugar crystals, middle notes of lily, jasmine petals, cashmere wood, and base notes of benzoin, vanilla, sandalwood, and agar wood. Again, it's that same vanilla-y, woody, but that pink apple is kind of intriguing me. There's a lot of notes in the perfume that I don't think the mist has, so I'm super curious to see what this is gonna smell like. This was definitely a blind buy. I don't know what it smells like. I literally just placed a same-day delivery order, so that should be coming up at my doorstep within the next couple hours. Some of the perfumes that we're going to talk about in this video are upcoming and they're not even released yet, but this one you can purchase now if you want. Next one that is also super exciting to me, and I'm not sure when this is going to be released. I don't think it's released yet, but Burberry Goddess is releasing a flanker. So they are releasing the Burberry Goddess Eau de Parfum Intense version, and I am somebody that loves, you guys know how much I love the OG Burberry Goddess. I think it smells so good. It's vanilla, but it's a spicy vanilla. It's a little bit tart almost. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but it's literally one of the most amazing scents ever. It's in my top sexiest, top most complimented scents ever. It's a vanilla that is super unique in my opinion. I know a lot of people were kind of like, oh, this is generic and all these things. I personally think it's super unique. I have so many vanillas in my collection, and that one stands out amongst all the other vanillas. So for me, that's unique, and I personally really love it. And so I'm so excited for the intense version, because I would definitely love a even more intensified version of the OG. The only thing that I have information wise, because like I said, this hasn't been released, is just like a little description. So it says that the iconic vanilla trio of Burberry Goddess Eau de Parfum is further accentuated with a fourth vanilla wood, which grants the new blend some smoky nuances. As it mixes with the signature vanilla essence, it grants the blend a powerful woody vibe. That sounds amazing. I mean, I love woody scents. I always talk about how much I love woody scents, and this just seems like it's going to be, you know, smoky and woody, and it just sounds more intense and powerful. I'm not even sure how you can even come up from the original, so I am really curious on what this is gonna smell like, being such a fan of the OG. So definitely stay tuned for that one as well. As soon as it comes up, I will definitely be purchasing it. This new scent is coming from a brand that I actually don't own any of these perfumes, but I saw this on TikTok, and the notes are what completely intrigued me, because if you are a gourmand girly and you want yourself the most mouth-watering, deliciously edible, delectable perfume ever, this is gonna be it. Once I read you guys these notes, you're gonna be all over this. So this is by the brand Define Me, and this is called Lala Woo. Now this has pistachio, marzipan, toasted praline, almond milk, caramel, cream liqueur, and vanilla bean. That sounds delicious. It sounds mouth-watering, and it sounds so edible. With this one, I'm looking on the Define Me website right now, and it is out of stock. It says notify me when this is back in stock, so I'm gonna have to keep a lookout for it, but this sounds really freaking good. Another brand new release comes from Commodity. This perfume is called Juice. Now I actually just did a full dedicated review to Juice on my channel, so you can check that out. I will have it linked up here. This perfume I completely fell in love with. It is everything I wanted it to. Yes? Hello?
Hello!
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Keep home. I surprise you.
Yay, love
My God,
Alright, I had a nice little surprise. My husband came home from work early today. As I was saying, this perfume is everything that I wanted it to be. If you're into berries, I'm gonna need you to check this one out. This is all about a bright, juicy strawberry mixed with raspberry, but also it has this sort of elegant vibe in there as well, because it has a little bit of rose, and it even has rhubarb and amberwood, so it has just this sophisticated, elevated feel. It doesn't feel too mature, and I already explained it a lot more in depth in my dedicated review that I did to this one, but to me this smelled a lot like Delina, but like the better version, almost, dare I say, of Delina, because Delina can be a lot, and if you are somebody that is a hater of Delina, or you find it too mature for you, or the rose is too much for you, definitely check this one out, because I feel like it brings a lot of the vibes of Delina in more of a wearable way. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Check out my video if you want more info on it. The next one, tons of you have been commenting on my videos for me to check out, and I think it is out. I have not purchased it. I'm not really sure where to purchase it, but I'm sure if I wanted to, I could probably find it. This is a new flanker to Fantasy. I can't believe she's still releasing flankers to the Fantasy line to this day, but here we are. This one actually looks really good, and I understand why you guys keep sending this one. This is called Candi Fantasy, and the notes, we have bubblegum, strawberry, orange, and then of course that cupcake notes, the sandalwood, hibiscus, jasmine sandbag. I don't care about all those, but I definitely care about that bubblegum and the strawberry and the cupcake. Sounds delicious. On the Perfume It Reminds Me Of section on Fragrantica, Bubblegum Pop by Bath & Body Works is listed on there, and although I think bubblegum scents are really fun, I feel like if it's like too much bubblegum, that it's almost unwearable in a way, because it's like, okay, I love the smell of bubblegum, but is it a little too juvenile? And I'm not really sure, with this being a celebrity perfume, I'm not really sure what kind of vibe this is gonna have. If it's gonna have a lot of the DNA of the original with just like a sweetened bubblegum feel, I feel like that'd be really nice, but I don't know. I know this is a pretty inexpensive one because it just came out, so I think it's like under 50 bucks. So I would definitely be interested in trying it out. I need to find it, and I probably will purchase it. So the brand Nest is another brand I have never bought anything from, but I know that they're really popular for their little oil. Specifically, I've always had my eye on the Madagascar vanilla oil, but it's like $100 and something for literally this much oil, and I'm just like, no. Like, I have other vanilla scented oils that are like 20 bucks, like the one from Nemat's, the vanilla musk one, which is delicious. So I'm just like, I've never really felt like I had a reason to buy it, especially for that price point. But they have now released a line of body sprays based off of a lot of their oils, and one of them is for Madagascar vanilla, and the body spray is only $39, which is definitely kind of up there for a body spray. I mean, almost $40 for a freaking body spray. It's doing a lot, but I guess it's just the brand name. I have really wanted this scent though, and considering it's not at least $100 and something, and I do like me a good body spray, I feel like I have high hopes for this one, and it is currently available. It's on Ulta right now and on Sephora, so you can buy it. And there is other ones as well within this line. They released a bunch of them. There's Seville Orange, Turkish Rose, Balinese Coconut, and Indian Jasmine. I'm not really sure if any of the other ones are really calling out to me as much as the Madagascar vanilla. That's definitely where my eye is at, but just letting you know, there's a bunch of body mist out there right now. Speaking of body mist, I had to let you guys know, for anyone that never got their hands on Bikini Season, which was a limited edition scent that came in, I believe, last year's summer trio, or maybe the year before, I can't remember. I think it was last year. Bikini Season was actually really good. I think I still have it in my collection. I'm not really sure, but the notes are so good in it. It has guava nectar, coconut water, sunlight orchid, lemon twist, wild orris, pink musk, and vanilla cloud. Above all else, I felt like that scent smelled like a guava vanilla candy, and it was really good, especially for the summertime. Well, Sol de Janeiro has now actually released the scent as a permanent scent, so it is now called Cheirosa 48. So for anyone that missed out on that scent, or you wanted to get your hands on it, or you really loved it and you ran out and it was limited edition, now you can get your hands on it, and pretty much always get your hands on it, because I believe this is now just one of their exclusive scents that you can get pretty much at any time. So that's not necessarily a new scent, but it is kind of new. Next, we have a brand new scent from Skylar. So they just released a very citrusy, summer-oriented scent. This is called Citrus Reverie. Citrus Reverie. I think it's Reverie. I don't know. I'm not really sure if I would necessarily love this. This is definitely one that I would have to smell first, because I do like citrus scents, but it has to be a very specific type of citrus scents. Like, I like a more of a woody citrus scent, which after looking at the notes of this one, it seems like that's what this is gonna be. And I'm normally a really big fan of a lot of Skylar scents, so I think I would like this. And there is other notes in here that are also intriguing me on top of all the citrus. So this one has top notes of Rangpur mandarin, blood orange, pink pineapple, middle notes of rose water, orange flower, freesia, and base notes of amber, cedarwood, and musk. With that pink pineapple, the mandarin, the blood orange, cedarwood, amber, it actually sounds really nice. Kind of supposed to be this like golden hour summer sunset kind of fragrance, and I definitely see that with this scent. I am definitely curious to try this one out. It is currently available. I'm looking at it on the Skylar website and it is available. I'm not sure about Sephora. I'm gonna have to check, and I will write it somewhere here on the video if it is available on Sephora as well. But yeah, this one is currently available on the Skylar website. All right, and as per every single one of these videos, there's always a new Sniff perfume. This new release from Sniff is called Rose Era, and this is in collaboration with Monet, which I don't really know much about. I think she's a TikToker, but correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not really sure. I'm sorry to all the TikTokers out there. Considering this is called Rose Era, I'm not really sure if it's doing it for me too much. And then I'm looking at the notes and I'm like, they kind of sound good, but some I'm like, I don't know about this one. We have soap in here, damask rose, woody notes, fabric, pear, dewdrop, ambre, orchinox, saffron, strawberry, and moss. It seems like a very clean, soapy, rosy kind of scent, which scares me a little bit, because when I think soapy, musky rose, my mind instantly goes to Narcisa Rodriguez for her. And if I scroll down in the fragrance it reminds me of section, Lovely by Sarah Jessica Parker is one of the perfumes that this is being compared to, as well as Delina La Rose, and just these perfumes that have a lot of rose in them. So I'm not sure if this is one that I would particularly seek out. I think if you like rose, then maybe try this one out. I'm not sure if this is gonna be in stores, but yeah. Just thought I'd mention it because I feel like we always have a sniff perfume in every single one of these new release videos. And then the last perfume, I am personally really excited about this, but I know a lot of people hated on this scent because this perfume was actually originally not a perfume. This perfume was actually a translucent setting powder. You heard me. It was a freaking makeup product, and that product was so heavily fragrant and people either loved it or hated it, although I will say I feel like most people really hated on this scent. What I'm talking about here is the Easy Bake translucent setting powder by Huda Beauty. Personally, that is probably one of my favorite setting powders ever. It gives you the most flawless base, but we're not talking makeup here. The reason why I'm talking about this is Huda released a perfume version of the smell of their translucent powder, which I think is iconic, and I love the smell of the Huda Beauty translucent setting powder. I know a lot of people think it smells mature and all these things. I know a lot of people hate it. I know it's really fragrant, and that's not necessarily something you want on your face. I get that part, but I actually, like, scent-wise, I love it. And so when I saw that she was gonna release a perfume of it, I'm all here for it now. I think this is only on the Huda website. I keep waiting for it to hit Sephora and just go and smell it in store, but I may just have to bite the bullet and order it online. The notes of this are really good. I mean, I'm sure they've elaborated on the powder and kind of made it a little bit more perfumey, but I think that powder smells really unique and it smells really good. Like, I love the smell. I know a lot of people don't. I love it. It has a lot of florals. Like, we have pear, gardenia, jasmine, tuberose, ylang ylang, orchid, heliotrope, sugar, dreamwood, Madagascar vanilla, coconut, amber, moss. It's like a little bit of everything. It's more of like a sophisticated feminine smell, floral kind of smell. That's kind of like the best way I can describe it, with like a hint of sweetness in there as well. Let me know what you guys think in the comments if you've tried the powder. I know a lot of people hate the smell of the powder. Am I the only one that actually loves it? I don't know, but this is a new perfume that I had to let you guys know about. That officially concludes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed talking about all these new releases. I'm sure there's a ton more. These are just some that I've gathered up that I was kind of excited about, so I wanted to relay them to you, and some that I have already picked up or am thinking about picking up. Definitely stay tuned to my channel. If these perfumes start popping up on my channel, I wouldn't be surprised. Let me know of any other new releases that you think I would love in the comments down below. You guys are always pretty good at doing that anyway, so I don't even need to ask, but just in case, let me know of all the new stuff out there. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and turn your post notifications on, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!